You sure you don't need any further help? Joe asks after putting down the last box. Yeah, I'm sure. Thanks for helping me get everything here. This old house is going to look brand new when I'm done with it, I tell him. I don't doubt that. Well, I should get back home. I promise to be home before dark. See you around. We shake hands and he's off with his truck. I start unpacking the boxes in the first room, arranging the new decorations and furniture. We got rid of the old things yesterday, did some cleanup afterwards. Things are looking good. I'll probably have at least 3 done before the end of the day. The second room, from the back of the house, is my old childhood bedroom. I recently inherited my grandparents' old house. I don't want to get rid of it, but by the time they went, all the furniture had already been more than half a century old. A few rooms could probably use a paint job as well. Now, this is the room that I grew up in. I remember every little detail. It hasn't changed one bit. What the hell is that? I see a big splotch of green on the wall in the corner. Is that mold? No, it's way too bright to be mold. It looks more like moss. What is it doing in here? I sigh and go to take a closer look. I have no idea what the hell it is, but it needs to be taken care of. I go to the bathroom to get a bucket and fill it with hot water. I fish out an old sponge and find what I can only hope is an appropriate cleaning product for walls to go and get it off. Whatever it is. 1 hour and 2 sponges later, the green splotch is just not budging. It's not even spreading or thinning, it just won't leave. Well, so much for having 3 rooms done by the end of the day. I might be able to get 1 more done, but I'll leave this one for tomorrow. Why did it have to be green? I always hated green. Why can't anyone ever get a stain in a pleasing bluish-purple color? Honestly. After doing the first guest bedroom in all different shades of pale orange and pink, I call it a day. I pack up my tools and go to make dinner. After a quick shower, I head to sleep in the master bedroom. The new sheets are soft and cool. They remind me of similar ones that used to be very nice that my grandparents had. As I fall asleep, my last thought is wondering what on earth happened to them. Next thing I know, I'm back in my old room again. It takes me a second to fully register what's going on in front of me. There's some sort of creature in the room, sitting in the corner. It's big, and it's green, and it's slimy. It looks like it's getting bigger. It's making strange, gurgling noises. It really just looks like one giant gob of bright green slime, with very few other features. What appears to be a mouth, no eyes, a small red dot where I assume its heart is, and around the rest of its body, something that looks like a pile of tentacles, arranged almost like tree roots. I wake up startled. It's still early, before sunrise. I pull the covers over myself and turn on the TV to try and fall asleep again, but to no avail. For some reason, it's not until much later, after the sun has come up, that the dream really starts to shake me. I remember being a small child and having that same dream about that creature, how it used to terrify me to the core. For some reason, the dream itself is not what haunts me, but just the memories of how frightened I was at that age. After an awkward, quiet breakfast, I head to the old room to see if anything can be done about the green blotch. Maybe that monster from my nightmares is the reason that I've always hated the color green. Either way, that stain needs to go. I could swear it's bigger than it was yesterday. Maybe I can paint over it, I say to myself after staring at it for another half hour. I get out one of the cans of paint I bought initially for another room and get to work. By the time I'm done, the day is almost over and I'm completely drained. Probably it didn't help that I didn't get enough sleep. I think I'll head in early tonight. It's settled, I tell no one in particular. Another quick shower and microwave dinner later, and I'm in bed, busy falling asleep with the TV on. This time, I know that I'm dreaming. I'm wandering around the old house, headed down the hallway on my way to the bedroom, where I know the monster is waiting, and gurgling and slithering around in its own slime. Except it's not there. Instead, all I see is that horrid stain, spreading across the entire room, and it quickly covers all of the walls. I wake up shaken. not fully knowing how to feel. So many of my friends told me to just sell this place, but I insisted on keeping it. Now, I'm not so sure. I get out of bed. This time I overslept and it's almost the middle of the day. The paint should be dry, but I'll leave it until tomorrow. Just work on a different room for now. I walk down the hallway with my toolbox, on the way down to the kitchen again after breakfast to see if my vision for the old cupboards can come true in one afternoon. On the way there, I glimpse something strange from the corner of my eye, but I can't be bothered to go back now. More than 5 hours and a quick lunch break later, the kitchen seems to be coming together, albeit very slowly. I opt to leave everything in the room as it is, and pick up where I left off in the morning. On my way to the bathroom for a shower, I see that strange thing again. Irritated, I step backwards to check it out. I really hope the damn stain isn't back. It would really... And there it is. The big, green, slimy mass of writhing and gurgling that haunted my nightmares so very often all those years ago. I back up, almost fall, and turn to run down the hallway and out the door. I don't bother with taking anything with me. I have all I need. The keys to the car and the clothes on my back. I'm getting rid of this place yesterday. It's the real estate agent's problem now. Thank you for listening and watching. All links and references are in the description below.